Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some of the stocks on the move today. I'm Paul Sweeney alongside Scarlett Fu. We're joined by Bloomberg's Denitsa Sakova. Denitsa, what are you looking at today?
Let's start with Dollar Tree. The ticker is DLTR. It's having a really strong day after a pretty good forecast on earnings. The stock is up about 3%, and the forecast is that earnings per share are expected to grow by high teens percentage in fiscal 2026. They're giving good projections for the next 3 years, and investors are seeing a lot of optimism there. The stock is up 29% year to date, so definitely one of the gainers there. That said, there are a lot of pressures. There are tariffs, their transition to multi-price models. Obviously, lower income consumers are suffering. They had their sale of Family Dollar, which didn't go so well, and the price tag was pretty low than what investors were expecting. That said, we're seeing some optimism from the company. They say these costs will dissipate. The retailer is getting majority of its foreign source goods from China, so that's one potential pressure. And perhaps one reason Jefferies analysts remain cautious, they're calling the company's overhaul messy. Still up 29% year to date, but some caution there.
All right, let's see how that shakes out. Another one that you're keeping an eye on has a great ticker, PZZA.
Yes, it's been a big week for pizza. This time we're talking about Papa John's. Shares are up 10%. It's coming off news that Apollo Global Management submitted a bid to take the company private. Situation is fluid. We've seen a lot of speculation about this recently, and the stock has been reacting quite positively. It's already up 19% before those news, so this is boosting the stock further. Of course, there has been a lot of pressure on those chains. We're talking about tariffs. We're talking even about weight loss drugs and people kind of avoiding those foods. At the same time, Domino's, Papa John's, they've been trying to do all those different deals, lower sometimes menu prices. They have been trying to...
Do they have a stuffed crust pizza?
That's the problem. They don't. Yeah, that was one of the... Yep. It did very well. That's what they said. It did very well.
It was a winner.
We saw a big reaction to the stock, and Domino's is doing well. But, we're seeing some analysts saying that the company is in perpetual turnaround. So perhaps that's why investors are excited about the bid to take it private.
Okay, one more here.
Another private story. We're talking about Grindr, the dating app. Its largest shareholder is exploring an acquisition that will take the company private at no less than $15 a share. The ticker is GRND. Stock jumped 4% on the news today. The move was reported with Semaphore. It was prompted by a recent decline. The stock is actually down about 29% before the news. So big drop there. The two main shareholders that own more than 60% of the company have engaged into exploring the possibility of taking the company private. This is, of course, a fluid situation, as we saw, similar to Papa John's. The company said that there is no definitive take-private proposal, but they're looking into it. We saw some disappointing results from them, which kind of explains the really tough start year to date and potentially why the company may be looking into a bid to take it private.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.